this time, not going to do it, but very interesting guest with us today. And about very Edgar Baines.
Thank you. I can hear everybody applauding out there. All right, thank you.
Oh, Edgar, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? Well, let's see. First, we want to start with you're doing a TV show and then you're doing plays.
Okay, right, exactly. Well, with the TV show, the producer, I've been approached by the producer through via ComF5 and New Roads Video, and the show will start October 3rd at 8 o'clock. That's 8 o'clock for those. 8 o'clock. That's 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And we're gonna. It's called Kaleidoscope, and it's gonna be we're gonna have a wonderful time. And people have asked me, what is Kaleidoscope about? You know, we've ever looked through a kaleidoscope, and what that is, you see many different colors. And it tells me, so I said, we'll call this Kaleidoscope. Well, it means we'll talk about many different things. There's no topic that would be off limit.
Okay. So it will be a variety of things.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you said that's going to be October 3rd, 8 o'clock p.m.
That's right, p.m.
8 o'clock p.m.
Not a.m.
Eastern Standard Time. 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right.
October 3rd.
That's right.
That's on a Sunday, too.
It's on a Sunday. That's right. Yes, it is.
Okay. Now, and he's going to be talking about just about everything you want to think about.
Everything. That's right. Like I said, no topics off limit. So, and if anybody has any topics they'd like for us to talk about, contact us.
Yeah, right. Email us at
right.
New Road. What is it?
New Roads Video.
NewRoadsVideo.com.
Or you may contact me at Baines Productions. www.ebainesproductions.com.
No, okay. So that way we can find out
exactly
what we're doing here.
Right.
And you can ask them anything and talk about anything you want to.
Anything.
Okay.
People have said, how can you talk about anything? Well, when you've been around, and I won't say around, but anyway.
when you get as old as we are, you can talk about
speak for
anything.
yourself, okay?
Okay. When you get as old as we are, you can talk about anything.
But you can talk about about anything. And so, and I know many people of many different facets, of many people of different cultures, all over the country. And so that's why we're going to talk about anything. People have approached me already. They want to talk about this. They want to talk about that. And so we will talk about whatever they want to talk about. That's right.
That will be interesting. Matter of fact, I want to be around when you start your show so I can be in the audience and asking questions.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. It seems that we've got a question already.
Okay.
Yes, we've got a viewer who'd like to know, how did he get to that point from of wanting to write his own shows and doing that?
Yeah.
Well, now that's a good question.
We're talking about anything.
Anything.
So we're talking about
that. Talk about anything. How did it get to that point? Yeah. People have always told me that I love to talk, and I do love to talk.
Okay.
I love to talk about anything from A to Z. And so I was approached by a producer and said, hey, why don't we do this show?
Okay.
So I said, okay, well, we'll just do this show. And I said, okay, whatever, I'll go with it. Because I love to talk. And this does give I think, a larger forum to talk with other than just one-on-one. I can say, George, okay, but we've got thousands and thousands of people that we can talk with about these things.
We need a phone where people call in. You really could talk.
And we really talk, right?
If
we had a phone, right? Exactly.
Yeah. So I hope that answers the caller's question.
Okay. Does that answer the question? I hope it does.
Yeah.
Hey, caller.
Now, that's Kaleidoscope. That's
Kaleidoscope.
That's the
right.
show that you were talking about.
That's the show, and as I said, I've got a list of topics that we'll be talking about already. We'll be going from legal advice, nutritionists. I got people already. My first guest, for example, in Kaleidoscope, and this is the book that she has written. We'll be talking about that. Her name is Audrey LeGrand. Audrey B. LeGrand, and she's written the book How to Get Out of Job Jail. So we'll be talking about that on the first show.
Now that would be a good thing for people to tune in for.
Oh yeah, how
a
to
good
get
thing
out
to tune
of
in
job
for.
jail. Right.
How to get out of job jail.
Right. And I've already. Yeah.
Maybe we want to sit this up here for a while so people can see it.
Come on,
now
let's go.
You
can share that, okay?
She will be on the show on Kaleidoscope.
She is the first guest.
October 3rd at 8 o'clock. Yeah, October 3rd at 8 o'clock. How do you get out of job jail?
That is an excellent book. I've gone through the book. I've talked with her, and we've and I've gone through the book again. And many people that, for example, that they're unhappy with their jobs, or they don't have a job, but basically they're unhappy with their job. Where are they? They're stagnant. And this book talks about the things that you need to do, the do's and the don'ts, and how to be happy with yourself. How to be happy in life. Many times, we've heard many people talk about how to be happy in life. Period. What should we do? Are we slaves to somebody else all our lives? And we're just pushing the buttons. But we need to get happy in here. Feel ourselves. Feel how. So Audrey is going to be talking about how to get out of job jail. That's the first. And we have and I plan to have her on. Excuse me for taking the book from you. But
no problem.
We're having a good time.
No problem. No problem.
But but how to get out of job jail? There are so many people that are caught up and they're just following a routine, but don't know where they're going. This is a very good book, and I've got to say. Here, you can have the book back right now.
well,
but anyway, yeah.
I'm gonna look for Audrey LeGrand. I'm gonna look forward to.
Right. We plan on having a great time with her.
Look forward to being.
She's an HR specialist.
In that, I'm gonna look forward to being in that audience so I can talk to you.
Okay, we'll have real estate agents, financial advisors, teachers. We're gonna talk about. The black churches period, movie reviews, play reviews. We'll be talking about all of that. Government services, health services. I've been talking with a youth rapper. I've got to tell. Oh, really, you all will really love this. I've been meeting some youth rappers. I was a judge at a something like an American Idol type of show recently. And I met some youth rappers. The guy was about 15, 16 years old. They've got some CDs out there trying to really get their stuff known.
Get into the business.
Right, get into business. And they're really good, positive stuff. And that's what Kaleidoscope is about. WHIP is about presenting positive stuff, what's out there. Right. And that's one of the things that we'll be talking about. One of the many things.
Now,
it's your show.
You have no. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. I like that. Matter of fact, you have several several topics on there. Now you will let people know after each week what will be coming up the next week.
Exactly.
And who will be on your show the next week. So you have to tune in in order to find out when you can get all this information. You have to tune in. It's October 3rd.
Right.
8 o'clock.
p.m.
That's NRV-TV. October 3rd, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's Kaleidoscope. And you will get all that information on that date and in further information on further dates and what's going to be happening thereafter.
Excuse me, can I interrupt a second?
Yeah.
Okay, you can also tune into ebainesproductions.com. That's my website.
Right.
And there's a like a little tab on the right-hand side that says EBTV. That takes you right to the show that I will have.
You will have your TV reviews on there as well.
Exactly.
Okay, good. That's ebainesproductions.com. All right. Now you want to tell us a little bit about eBaines Productions.
Oh, what are we? Okay, we've been talking about that. What are we? We'll be talking about eBaines Productions. We are a theatrical group.
That's what I want to get
That's
to.
where you want to go, huh?
Yeah,
E.
that's
Baines
what I want to
Productions.
get to.
E. Baines Productions. I formed this. I've been into theater for years, in Chicago and Atlanta, and traveling all over, singing and dancing and whatever, all over on various stages. And so I finally said, let me be myself. And I want to get out of job jail. And this is a plug for Audrey again.
Okay.
And I said, let me start my own company, E. Baines Productions. So I want to do something different. So I've always written plays. I've always acted. Enjoyed that. Enjoyed dancing. I used to dance on stage before,
Okay.
years ago. But so I've written a play recently called Wrongful Termination. And that's one
goes back to this job jail.
That's right. That's it. Let's go back to the job jail. And it's called Wrongful Termination. And so everybody, you need to tune in October 3rd again to see what we're going to be talking about, because this is something that has really been hitting the market all over. People are becoming laid off, fired, terminated for no reason at all. That's why I called it wrongful termination.
And then there are a lot of companies that are downsizing now because of the economy, and they're finding themselves downsizing in such a fashion where they're letting people go for no reason.
Right.
No reason.
Well, exactly. It's no reason. I think many of the reasons. The bottom line is in many cases, it's greed. Greed, but we'll be talking about that later.
And there you have selective, where you're terminating some and you're keeping some.
Right.
And you have that there's only maybe one or two people who are involved in those decisions.
Right. Exactly.
Who to stay and who to go. This type, which is wrong.
Exactly. And that's another reason why I'll have another show with some attorneys on the show. As well. Oh yeah, we'll be talking about like I said, many different topics, many different types of guests. So it's not just going to be me talking.
Okay. Yeah. Now tell us about the play you were talking about now. Wrongful Termination. Yeah. That's did you give us a date and time of that will be shown, or that play will be where it will be at?
We're right now we're starting to cast for it. We've been casting for it right now, and we're looking at the first performance to be done in January of 2011. Are you now? First performance? Yeah, excuse me. I'm sorry. 2011, and then go ahead.
Are you now auditioning? Are you auditioning?
We are auditioning here in Atlanta for the play.
Okay. Where are you auditioning?
Okay, we're doing it at the Hillside International Chapel and Truth Center Church here in Atlanta, where the illustrious Dr. Barbara King is the soon-to-be bishop. Is the pastor of the church and everything. So we've been, and that's where we're going to be auditioning. So it's where we will be rehearsing, and the first production of it will be held at the church.
At Hillside.
At Hillside, exactly.
So your opening will be at Hillside.
Correct.
Okay, and the play Wrongful Termination. Right now is in actually you're auditioning. You're taking auditions right now.
Correct.
Anyone who really wants to be an actor or an actress on stage. Now this is stage plays now. Anyone who wants to be an actor or an actress on stage, go to Hillside, see Mr. Baines.
Well, actually, if you're interested in auditioning,
if you want to audition,
you go onto ebainesproductions.com.
Okay.
And then there's a page there where you can sign up.
Where you can sign up.
Exactly. And then you go back to your email to confirm, and then we get that.
And you were giving them a date and time for their audition.
Right. We will contact them.
Okay. All right.
And E. Baines is E. Baines, Baines, Productions with an S.com.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. That way you won't have to be filtering through a whole lot of people.
People are like, oh, no, how do you spell that? V-A-Y, whatever, just let them know how to spell it.
No, the way I was doing it, I was just doing it out as an advertisement. I wouldn't want everybody to start crowding in.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
You have about 200 people standing around Hillside.
That's why I tell
them
them to go to. Right. That's why I say go to the website.
Yeah, no, you go to the website. Yeah.
Go to the website.
But we can give you a date and time to show up.
Exactly.
Yeah, because the way I was doing it, you probably never would get an outfit. Probably never get anything that way. Okay, all right. Now, that's about the play.
That's about the play.
And the play is going to start 2011 at Hillside. Right now, you're in the process of auditioning for the characters and these types of things.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're auditioning for that, and then we're looking to take it from there to other venues as well. And then from there, I've been talking with a TV producer, another TV producer, and they want to take it to the big screen.
That's what's next.
Come on.
That's what's next.
That's what's
next. That's why I have you on the show. See? I have you on this show.
But yeah, we're going to be taking it to a
so I
TV
can say
producer.
you were here first.
Whoa.
Before you get on the big
all right,
screen.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can see you on your way. All right.
Okay.
Now, you also be going to be hosting Kaleidoscope.
I will be hosting Kaleidoscope,
as well as auditioning for the play.
Oh yeah.
And the Kaleidoscope starts October 3rd, 8:00 p.m. October 3rd, 8:00 p.m. right here on this station. And the play will be auditioning for the play. Go to eBaines Productions.
eBainesProductions.com.
eBainesProductions.com.
Right, and that's where you sign up. Right,
okay.
Exactly.
Now, want to make that clear.
Right.
Now, one of the things I wanted to share with you all, I've got a guest, a young lady, who I would need to present to you because she can tell you more about what she's going to be doing. Her name is Wanda D, and I'll just bring Wanda D on and let her talk to you.
All right, Wanda.